Contractors, Roofing and Restoration. My husband allows me to be the marketing director of his company, and I'm so appreciative for that. But I have a question before I get started and talk about us. Being that we are a team, you are my salespeople. So just blurt out one-word answers. How are my salespeople today?
Great.
Great, wonderful.
Energetic.
Energetic? You are. I love it.
Ready to close.
Okay, awesome. I like that. That was good. That was good. Yes. What was it? What'd you say?
Mysterious.
Well, I don't know you very well, but
Now you do.
Now you do.
Yes, note to self. So you all are my sales team. You're our sales team. And I hope that all of you are looking at that. So when we hear each other with our 45 seconds, we present ourselves up here, talk a little bit about who we are personally, because it's important, right? You can't really trust somebody. You said trust earlier. You can't really trust somebody if you don't know them. And if you don't know them, it's probably because you haven't spent enough time with them. Trust is important in all of our industries. You agree? Mm. So what we're going to do today is touch a little bit I'm going to do more of the personal, fun side, meet the team. And then the expert, who's the owner of the company, is going to come up and talk a little bit about shop. He's going to talk shop with you. I'm not as great at it. I can do it a little bit here and there, but I don't want to cheapen it because it is very important. And I want you all to know, when you're in front of our referrals, because we've had many, thank you very much, we've had referrals, but when you're in front of a referral for us, I don't want you to say, hey, let me give you Valerie's number. Valerie, who's Valerie, right? Well, I mean, they own a roofing company. Big deal, right? No, Valerie, their company has integrity. They will respond with you within 24 hours of getting the information. They're a veteran-owned company. They have family that works for the company. They respond quickly. So, I want you to be able to, things roll off your tongue with just not, hey, let me have Valerie call you. I think it's important because for me, if Doug comes up to me and says, hey, I have Susie, I'm gonna have her call you. I'm like, who's Susie? Well, it's a friend of mine. Great, Doug. I don't care. I don't know your friends. I want to know a little bit more. Tell me about Susie. Sorry, Doug. You were just there. So I want to know a little bit more about who you're referring. But if we don't tell you, and you don't have a little gold nugget to talk about us and who we are and what we're doing in our community, raise your hand if you're doing something in your community. It's important. People really don't even care what you do. They care about how you're involved and what you're doing. And most of the time, if you have a dog or a cat, and is a dog and cat funny, and all of those things. So moving on. All right, so I got 7 minutes, so I got 2 minutes, so you can have 5. Okay, so Good Contractors, Roofing and Restoration, restoring homes, restoring hope. That's our tagline. This is our family of families. These are our grandkids. So yeah, they're like, that's why we kept our kids alive, because of the grandkids. So these are our we say that all the time, and people are like, that's weird. Anyway, but it's true. And so this here is our daughter, Karen, and they live in Iowa with our grandboys, and then our son, Caleb, who works for us. And then everybody go, aww. How can you not? Look at them. So we got Maverick and Penny, which is from the movie Top Gun, inspired. And then we got our old boy, he's a giant schnauzer, he's almost 100 pounds, and he's 10. So that's our little family. Okay, so a lot of things that Ken and I like to do. I am trying to become a sourdough connoisseur. So I've gone from sourdough, and now I'm getting into the baked goods, and now I'm trying to keep up with Doug, who also bakes sourdough. So I like competition. I am a true Dallas Cowboy fan. And if there's any haters, I just heard one. If there's any haters in the room, don't hate on my team, and I won't hate on yours. We love food, of course. Our favorite food group is barbecue. A lot of people say it's not a food group. Yes, it is. You're in Texas anyway. And then I did not zoom in on that picture. That is Kenny G. You all don't know Kenny G. We love to go see live music, and Kenny G is my favorite artist of all times. And I was in the front row. Wow. So say kudos to my husband, right? So I had seen him a couple of times, but not front row. People are like, you zoomed in. I said, no, really, I didn't. I was like right there. Like I freaked out. Like I walked out, I'm like, where are we going? And everybody wants to be in the front row until you're in the front row. Then they're like, wait. So anyway, starstruck. But so that's us. We like food, music. So on to our company. We're veteran-owned business. We represent all four: Army, Marines, Air Force, Navy. Thank you. My son, don't kill me for that. We are Google guaranteed, and we're part of the Contractor Connection. And then next door, we are a neighborhood favorite. So that's a good thing. That's a huge, if you're not part of the next door, get linked up with next door. Everybody's on next door. All right, next. And then we're part of the North Texas Roofing Contractors Association, which is big. And then we're a preferred contractor with this Owens Corning. A lot of these are very important in the roofing industry. And then NARPM, which is our longest probably relationship, about 18 years. National Association of Real Estate Property Managers. Next. And then what are we doing in our community? We are huge members and affiliates, and we go to their ball every year, and we get a table on the Fort Worth Pregnancy Center. That is near and dear to our heart. Our son, who you just saw, he is adopted, but if it wasn't for not Fort Worth, but a pregnancy center, and his testimony is he wouldn't exist. We are very passionate about that. And then Tunnel to Towers, a lot of you have heard of Tunnels to Towers for the veterans and things, so we're part of that as well. And then there's our management team, and my son was in the Navy. And then our sales team, we got Denny, Dean, Brian, and Daniel. And so that's our team. And then now I'm going to introduce Ken Donaghy to come up. We are a big team. My license plate actually says Team KV, which is Ken and Valerie. So we are a big team environment. And so I asked him to come today because I don't really do anything without him. And so he has to do his part. So I introduced the owner of the company.
Don't you love her? I love her. So she said, I get to be part of the company. I said, I love spending time with my wife. If you don't love spending time with your wife, you can't have mine. So everything that we do, I just want to run you through very quickly the scope of work that we do. From big to small, we do small repairs, we do emergency services. I'll just tell a little story about each picture. This is a repeat home that we go to in South Fort Worth where a raccoon is determined to get in this attic and digs in it. So we go out there, we do the emergency services, then we do the repair, and then we go out there and we do the emergency service, then we do the repair because we can't figure out why, and it can't get in on the ridge cap because it's all beams. So who knows what's going on there, but it's definitely loving something that's in that attic. Okay, next. All right, so our mainstay is residential roofing. You can slide through these, but we are an Owens Corning preferred contractor, so we take every roof down to the decking. You may not be surprised, but people roll off in the morning and they come home in the afternoon. They got a new roof. The insurance company paid for new felt. We get out on a roof and it's got 4 layers of felt. And roofers are just pocketing the money and you never even see it. So we ensure that we do this. We take pictures during the day because people aren't home, and we send that to them going, hey, this is what we do. So we get them down, it's okay, and then we go back with synthetic. We go back with the Owens Corning Total Protection Roofing System on every single roof, unless you have a different brand that you're a favorite of. And then that's the finished product there. We also do, next slide. Commercial roofing. This is Hope Farm right off of I-35. They got hit by hail a couple years ago. It's the second time we've been out there. Did all their metal roofing, siding, HVAC systems, all that. Next slide. And then we do a lot of HOA property management. This is Skyrock Condominiums by TCU. And we have re-roofed that property a number of times, and we've also rebuilt condominiums inside that have been affected by floods, and it's mainly lived in by college students. And then we do multifamily. This was the largest sale that I've ever had, which was an apartment complex. Next slide. That's what it looks like there. So that was a big one. That's in Grand Prairie. Next slide. And then we do lots of remodeling. This was the patio outside. We expanded a bathroom in there, laundry room, and extend the kitchen. This is where it starts. Go next slide. Blueprints. Wow. Then it goes to renderings. Then it goes to kind of what it looked like before and after and all the work. And then the next one. Next one. And then we do fire damage restoration, rebuild houses down to the framing and the concrete. Next one. This was a house fire started by somebody not checking on their grill. And this was the media room upstairs, heavily damaged, and then this was the finished product of it, and we were enjoying a glass of wine with the owners. And then water damage restoration, flooded house from the hot water heater in the attic. Next one. Rebuilt that back. There was the wall that was mainly affected. This is the wall that separated the garage from the kitchen. Next one. And they wanted that removed and it made it big. So next one, show you the finished product here. That's on the garage side. That's what it looked like at the end.
Wow.
So next slide. Next slide. Next slide. That's it. Thank you.
One more,
Nice.
just one more.
Okay, one more.
So we just want to thank you for your time today. Wait, stand here with me. We want to thank you for your time today and listening. And where's the quote? Go back to the quote. Okay.
Nope, gone.
Oh, my quote. I love quotes. Anyway, it had to do with the tree, so I was really thinking about him too. So thank you for your time today. I'd love to do one-on-one with all of you. I know sometimes schedules don't
There you
allow.
go.
But if you don't like where you are, move. You're not a tree, right? And I think a lot of people in business, we get complacent. We get stale. So if you don't like where you are today, move and do something. And so thank you for your time. Call or text me, and I will take care of you and answer all of your questions. And if I don't know the answer, I'll call you. Thank you for your time.
Awesome.